Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Monet, I'm sorry for making you wait. Listen, oh, shoot. Sorry to the person that's sending me messages. I can't look at them now because I'm live. Um, you guys, it was on my heart to go live. I did not want to go live this morning. I usually would just come on and not have the screen on, but I'm the type of person that when I watch somebody live, I want to see them. I want to see them talk. I like to hear people's voices, but sometimes I like to see people. So I decided, regardless if I'm looking like I just got out of bed or whatever, why not just go live? You have the authentic raw me. My lips was kind of chapped, so I had to put some aquaphor on there, but you know. Anyways, you guys, I have to tell you, I'm so thankful. This morning, somebody DM'd me and we had a conversation. We've been going back and forth for about 2 hours now. And I'm going to just say, nobody's going to know who you are. I'm going to say merci. Merci. Merci means thank you in French, but that is also part of her name, so she'll know who I'm talking about. She's at work right now. So anyway, last night I was on a live with Sasha for God. Thank you to everybody that's in here right now. First of all, Lisa, Cheryl, Gaza, Poetry, Princess Black, Michelle, Desiree. Thank you, Monet, Nadia. Thank you for being here. Okay, so real quick, because I'm going to need some of your help. This can go for anybody that's watching the replay, whatever. I have to have surgery next week. I'll explain it to you. It has to do with something I've been talking about for the last couple of months. I told you guys I had surgery and I kept coming on with sunglasses and stuff. I'm going to have to do another one. So I'll see you guys. I'll probably have to not show myself or wear sunglasses. But anyway, hey, Gatrell. Hey, Jay. Simply Anna, what's up, sis? I wanted to look at your messages, but because I'm live, I can't do that. Lysandra, what's up? Humble Brown, what's up? I'll check your messages after. Real quick, if anybody has anything to throw in, I really would love for you to, whether you let me know in the comment section, please DM me. Last night, I had a conversation with Sasha for God. She was live. I called into her live, and a beautiful young soul called in, and she said that Velvet did her dirty. And when I tell you Velvet did her dirty, this beautiful woman donated over $5,000 to Velvet, and Velvet ended up discarding her and blocking her. And I want anybody that has been blocked by Velvet after you've donated, you've done anything for Velvet, to please reach out to me, because this is no joke. I'd rather be taking a nap while my son is at school, so that when he comes home, I could just, focus on him. But I'm live right now just to let you know I've been up all night, and I was up all night with my son too. I'm tired as hell, but this needs to be talked about. Because I received this message this morning from Mercy, we got into a conversation about whether Solar and Velvet's situation was legit. And she feels that it's like a setup. And part of me was like, I don't think it's a setup. And the reason why I didn't think it was a setup was because Solar went live, and Solar said he came across a live that Velvet did where it triggered him to literally feel that Velvet is the one for him. That live was done about 8 days ago, about a week and a couple of days. I don't think Velvet and Solar literally planned this out together. I think Velvet planned this out without Solar's knowledge. Listen, hear me out. There's something called a jezebel, right? We all know what a jezebel is. We all know what manipulation is, right? I believe that Velvet manipulated Solar into believing that they could be together and start carbonation together. And the reason why I'm saying this now is because I received a message from Mercy. Mercy sent me a screenshot of a comment that was under one of the T's videos. where it stated that Velvet has been visiting Nature Boy Eligio while he has been imprisoned. Yeah, you guys. Velvet has been allegedly has been visiting Nature Boy since she came on the news and stated that Nature Boy forced her to get married. Velvet has been visiting Nature Boy, and this came from the T. Yeah, there's no video, but I have a screenshot of her stating that Velvet has been visiting Nature Boy. Now, I don't think she knows this personally, but somebody told her. Whoever told her is an insider. But you guys, let's think. Let's put on our thinking caps real quick. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the comments. I'm going to look at them in a second. I want you guys to think because I had this conversation with Mercy, my mind pattern just completely switched over to believing that Velvet is setting Solar up. Understand that Solar and Neytiri betrayed Nature Boy by leaving, exposing him, and becoming an item. That didn't work out because Solar himself is toxic, and so is Neytiri, right? Together, toxicity just does not mesh well. Okay. Now, I'm not looking at the screen because I want to get to my point because I'm going to forget. I believed that Solar genuinely went to Velvet because of Velvet's live that touched him. And I'm going to play part of it so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. There's no receipts to say that Velvet was visiting Nature Boy while in prison, but do you guys realize that the remaining wives have yet to make a video speaking ill of Velvet or Solar for what they've done? Why is it that Malia came out and made a video with Aya and the other two playing Neytiri's audio when she did the interview with the T, and they're breaking it down as to say that Neytiri's lying? Why is it that they've been so silent since Velvet and Solar decided that they're in love and they want to start Carbonation 2.0? Don't you find it very odd that these women that are going so hard for Nature Boy have not issued a statement or went live or tried to expose Velvet? Don't you think that these women would know that Velvet was visiting Nature Boy while he's been incarcerated? After Velvet went on the news channel and said what she said about Nature Boy, do you guys forget what Velvet said? Let me see. I'm going to have to pull up another screen. I'm going to pull up another screen so that I can play it for you guys, so you guys can see, because I'm one of those people. When I come live, I need to show you evidence. I did not want to come live and show my face, but because I'm doing what I'm doing, it is what it is. It's not about how I look. It's not about, I just want you to feel like I'm here with you, and that's why I'm doing this. Velvet Marquez news. Let's see. Did she... Nature Boy's wife. How can I find this? Nature Boy's wife. 11, was it 11 news? Something. Nature Boy and his wife, baby mom, channel 11 news. Okay. I want you guys to see this. Former cult member speaks after leader's arrest. I saved the video, but you know what? It is what it is. I want you guys to see this with your own eyes. Listen to Velvet say what she says.
And tonight with a story you'll only see on 11 Alive. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ron Jones.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy, the wife of a reported cult leader.
Okay, I'm about to share the screen with you in a second. I just needed to make sure that I had it. You guys, I need you to stick with me. This is not coming from anywhere. I could be taking a nap right now. I'm tired as hell. I'd rather be sleeping, but I decided to come on here because I need your help. I need you guys to, if anybody has been used by Velvet, if you've donated to Velvet and Velvet decided to block you like she blocked me, Velvet is smart. Although she's dumb, She's smart because she's very manipulative. Velvet took donations from me, right? And shortly after, she decided to block me. Velvet not only blocked me on my page where I donated to her, Velvet then looked on my page where I have a link to my art page, and Velvet decided to block me on my art page. Like, what made this girl decide to look deeper into my profile to where she said, I'm going to block Sweet Ma off of her personal art page? Velvet, you're very strategic. You're very strategic in what you do. But little do you know, people take screen recordings, and people do have extra secret pages where they could view your page. I'm blocked on 3 pages. Velvet is smart. She blocked me on 3 pages that I have. So I can't see what she posts. People will send me links and I can't see what you're sending me because Velvet has me blocked. Velvet, you had me blocked for a reason, because you know that I could see through your bullshit, and I'm going to call you out real quick. Let me show you guys something. You guys realize that Neytiri reported Natureboy and Anna, Simply Anna, that's in here. Thank you so much for what you do. Simply Anna has a channel on here as well that she does post Natureboy content. So please watch Simply Anna's videos. Simply Anna is a detective in her own right. And I was telling her that I believe that Velvet decided to expose Natureboy after Neytiri did it because Velvet felt that Neytiri was getting too much attention. And as a narcissist, and again, I'm not a professional, I shouldn't be calling anybody a narc, but when I sense it, I'm going to call it out. Velvet couldn't take the fact that Neytiri was getting the attention, so therefore Velvet decided to come out with this elaborate video showing that she's exposing Natureboy as well, and she's taking him to court. But why, Velvet, did you decide to take Natureboy to court for revenge porn that happened 2 years prior? Why is it that the minute Neytiri is getting praises for getting Natureboy, the only person to get Natureboy to be down in prison, why is it that you come out literally the next day? Y'all, I can't make this shit up. And this is what Velvet does. Y'all, stick with me. We're going to break this down together. It took for me to receive a message from somebody by the name of Mercy. Nobody's going to know who she is. She knows who she is. For me to view things in a different perspective. Solar, you are getting played. Velvet is taking advantage of, I'll show you in a second. Hold on.
Leader wants to tell her side of the story. Alicia Bishop, also known as Natureboy, remains behind bars tonight, facing charges that include rape. 11 Alive's Paula Sorum just finished speaking with his wife, and she joins us live at the DeKalb County Jail where Bishop is tonight. Paula?
And Jennifer, after 3 years of knowing each other, Velvet Marquez tells me Eligio Bishop forced her to marry him. Why? She said that he'd tell her that she'd then be forced to bail him out of jail if anything were to happen to him. And of course,
first of all, do any of y'all in here believe that Natureboy forced Velvet? The desperate Velvet that has keep going back to him every time he says he's going to leave his other wives. She keeps coming back, making a fool out of herself, making a fool out of her family that have come and helped her out, spent money to pay for flights for her to go back to home, only for her to go back to Natureboy. Do you guys remember the one time Velvet left Natureboy and she was staying with her mom? The minute her mom told Velvet that she needed to get a job, Velvet left her mom's house and went back to Natureboy, y'all. You probably don't know that. Velvet's mom said for her to get a job, Velvet disappeared, left her mom's house with baby Ellie, and went back to Natureboy because she doesn't want to work. Okay? So you believe that Velvet was forced to marry Natureboy? The desperate Velvet that wanted all of his attention was forced?
Today, something quite opposite is happening. She's telling us her side of the story.
I feel that now looking back, I feel that I fell in love with an idea because he pretended to be someone that he wasn't.
Behind this smiling face, Velvet Marquez faced her hardest years next to Eligio Bishop.
He literally held me hostage. He took all of my identification, my passport, my birth certificate, my social, my bank cards, everything, you name it.
Why did it take Janae, to come out for Velvet to decide to do this? And Velvet, you wanted to one-up Neytiri, so you went to the news channel to give them this report and play victim. He wouldn't let me leave. He kept me hostage. He did this, he did that. Why didn't you say that when we interviewed you, Velvet? When me and Stinson in the T interviewed you, you didn't say that he held you hostage. You didn't say anything that you're saying to this news station. And sorry for me being so loud right now. It's all dawning on me now. Velvet only did this because Neytiri is the one that was getting credit for getting Nature Boy put in prison. Neytiri was the one that got the 7-hour interview. Neytiri was the one getting the praises. And Velvet, you couldn't handle it, so you went and you put a charge on Nature Boy for revenge porn the following day after Neytiri did what she did. And Simply Anna has the proof. Simply Anna has the receipts. And when I tell you Simply Anna has the receipts, she got receipts from the law. Okay? She has the paperwork that Velvet filed and the date, and it doesn't add up. Neytiri did it first, Velvet did it after. So stop giving Velvet praise for Nature Boy being locked up. Velvet had nothing to do with it. It was all Janae that exposed him for whatever she exposed him for that got him in prison. Okay? Let's just clear that up first. So don't praise this motherfucker right here on this screen for anything. She's doing this because she needed the attention. And guess what? She got it because she ended up on the news. But was Neytiri on the news?
Medical documentations.
She says Bishop, the leader of the so-called cult Carbon Nation, went from spoiling her to abusing her when she got pregnant.
I was forced to engage in sexual activity that I did not want to do. I was still strangled on multiple occasions. So I had to willingly engage in these sexual activities because of to keep myself safe. He would abuse me in front of the women.
She had their daughter in 2019, and a year and a half later, she says he forced her to legally marry him in a Las Vegas chapel.
There was no medical attention given to us, so when I actually went into labor, I had to be rushed to the hospital 2 hours away.
For years, the cult would drive and settle across Central America. Velvet says Bishop lived off of other members' PPP loans and life savings.
And if you guys think that I'm exaggerating, let me give you an example. Do you remember Omek? Do you remember when Velvet left Nature Boy and went to Omek and used Omek to piss Nature Boy off? She had Omek on camera holding baby Ellie. She kept coming on camera talking about how she's willing to have Omek raise baby Ellie because he's more stable. He's a real man, and he showed her what love is. Only for her to go back to Nature Boy and disrespect Omek and say that Omek gave her gay vibes. And when she slept with Omek, she got all these venereal issues like bacterial vaginosis and yeast infections. She said she thinks it's because Omek was gay. Right? Velvet does this when it works for her. She'll turn on the people that have her back so that she can elevate, right? She thinks she's elevating, but people like me, Simply Anna, and Stinson Has the Soup, and of course, Sasha for God, see through your shit. Okay? Let's continue, y'all. I'm not done, yo.
She gave him her $3,000 college fund, while others gave tens of thousands of dollars. And after 4 tries, she successfully ran away with her daughter with no money but hope.
My child is important. I don't understand how anybody could leave their child to be with him or to go live with him.
Now, Velvet tells me she has since...
I don't understand how anybody could leave their child with a woman that they met off of Bigo so that they could go fuck on a nigga. Velvet, do you remember? Do you remember Mama Wanda? Do you remember leaving your child with Mama Wanda? The woman that exposed you and said the secrets that you didn't want to be told about what baby Ellie was doing and about baby Ellie's private area that I never spoke on because it was too disturbing. And I'm not going to speak on it now. But those of you who know the story, Velvet left her daughter with a person she met off of Bigo. Bigo, one of the most ratchet, nasty apps ever. Velvet left baby Ellie with a complete stranger so she could go fuck on a nigga. And she left baby Ellie with Mama Wanda for days. And she wouldn't answer her phone. But you have the nerve to talk about you don't understand how women are leaving their children to be with Natureboy? Just like we don't understand how you would hop from one dick to the next dick to the next dick and have baby Ellie calling every man that you've been with daddy, bitch. God forgive me for cursing. And I know some of y'all get mad at me talking about why you bring up God and you cursing the same. Listen, I'm working on it. I'm very passionate about this. And if you don't get it, it's okay. You don't have to. Those who know. Those who have been in situations with narcissistic people or narcissistic family or lovers, they know my passion and they see what I'm doing. And I'm going to continue to do it whether y'all call me crazy or not. Yes, my energy is on 1,000 right now. And I'm going to sleep good tonight knowing that I'm sharing this. And I'm going to sleep good tonight knowing that I'm putting this message out. And I'm inviting anybody that has been scorned by this woman, anybody that has donated to her, been scammed by her, to please inbox me. Sweet Ma for Life on Instagram or sweetmaforlife@gmail.com. We are going to get to the bottom of this. I will show you the manipulation that Velvet does put on you guys. And I think Velvet manipulated Solar as the Jezebel does best. You guys don't realize that women narcissists are the worst kind, and I will show you.
Received death threats from Eligio, and that he even showed up to her family's home in Louisiana just months after she ran away. Jennifer?
Paula, do we know, did she ever try reaching out to law enforcement?
No.
She tells me she did, but it was very hard to track him down because he moves so often running away from law enforcement. But of course, now he is.
That's bullshit. Do you guys remember Velvet went to Puerto Rico? Velvet got on a private flight, on a private jet to go to where Natureboy tried to go to a private island to stay away from Velvet when Velvet came to Puerto Rico, fake like she wanted to get Natureboy in trouble. But she was stalking Natureboy, claiming that Natureboy was stalking her. She joined another cult called Tribe of Judah. She started fucking with this nigga named Zay, who was the leader of Tribe of Judah. She separated Zay with his wife, only for Velvet to come across, what's his name, y'all? The one that bathed baby Eliana when Velvet was on live. Baby Ellie was crying and screaming while she had a whole complete stranger man bathing her daughter. His name, somebody tell me his name, please. Because Dylon. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Nunu. What's up, Down to Earth Productions? Man, I'll tell you, sir, I love you, brother. I thank you for always supporting me. Brother, let me tell you right now, I'm really upset. Thank you, Fearless One. Thank you, War Angel. I want to shout out Down to Earth Productions for real. Thank you so much. And please continue to make videos because we need more people that are going to be real, like people that see through the bullshit. All right, let me explain this to you guys. Velvet allowed Dylon to bathe her daughter while she was on Bigo, begging for beans, begging for donations. Baby Ellie screaming in the background. If you guys want me to play the video, I'll play it for you because some of you don't know this. Velvet left Natureboy, got pregnant by somebody else, joined another cult that was in Puerto Rico because Natureboy was in Puerto Rico. Velvet used that other cult called Tribe of Judah just so that she can be in the same vicinity as Natureboy. who she's claiming is stalking her. Projection. Nature Boy wasn't stalking you. Nature Boy was fucking on all his wives and trying to get more people to join. You, Velvet, were the one that was bothered that Nature Boy would continue living life without you and baby Ellie. And now you're pregnant. You join this new tribe, separate a couple that needed to be separated, I'd have to say. And then after you realized that Dylon was more attractive than Zay, you left Zay to be with Dylon. And then you leave, you start staying in a hotel with Dylon and allowing him to play daddy for baby Ellie. Baby Ellie's on video calling him daddy. People keep saying, why are you letting him call baby Ellie call this stranger daddy? Oh, they have a serious bond. It's so real. Dylon could be wonderful raising baby Ellie. The same shit she said about, what's his name? Omek. She said Omek could raise baby Ellie. Now she's saying Dylon could raise baby Ellie and the new baby that's growing in her belly. Now, let's get to manipulation 101. If you guys don't know, I went live the other day, and my lives can sometimes be long, so I'm going to make this one short today so that people that have a short attention span like I do will actually get this message. So, Neytiri went live. And Neytiri, what's up, Onslaught Media? What's up? What's up? Oh my God, I love your channel. So Neytiri went live to express what she experienced with Solar being abusive. Okay, I played this on my live because I want you guys to see what a narcissist does. And this is literally days after Janae came out and made this video. Watch this real quick.
Since you want to tell the truth, right? So after he saw it was damaging me, and I was crying and busting out, crying and shivering, and like shivering, shaking, because I'm just like, yo, I thought I was gonna die. He kissed my forehead and says, kiss of death, bruh. That shit freaked me the fuck out, bruh. Oh God, okay. Ooh, shit. Thinking about it makes me shiver, bruh. Shit scared me. I was shivering, bruh. And then, it's not real. It was real, but it's not happening anymore. It's not happening anymore. It's done. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. He picks me up.
Okay. So this clip right here was Neytiri expressing her abuse and obviously her feelings. She couldn't help it. She starts shivering. I need you guys to watch what Velvet does. You guys are not going to believe it. If you didn't see that, I went live the other day and showed this. I'm doing it early. For those of you who don't like long lives, you're going to see it now. Hold on. This is Velvet days after Neytiri decided to express her experience with Solar.
Y'all let me know what's real. Like, I'm studying over here. I'm learning over here. I'm understanding over here. And just...
Oh, excuse me. I think I should be at 5. This, by the way, thank you, Sasha for God. This is off of Sasha for God's channel.
What?
Oh, no. This is...
people.
Oh, shucks. This is actually Stinson. And I messed up because Stinson had made a point that I wanted to share with you guys. And I messed up because now I lost the spot where Stinson was at. Stinson did a live earlier, and I wanted to show you guys this. Okay, now I'm going to go to Sasha for God, and then I'll go back to Stinson in a sec. Okay, Velvet says she found love with Solar. Velvet tells us how amazing she is. No. Okay, Velvet says why she went to Carbonation. Okay, you guys, stick with me. I just showed you Neytiri. Now I'm going to show you Velvet.
Whether you see me as immature or not, whether you see me as not great or whatever the case may be. I feel like I am great. I have a great purpose, and I am here to change the world. I am here to echo into the universe. And if it took me to be abused for 3 years in front of everybody, for me to be seen and for my life to be exposed to the public, I wish it to be no other way. God damn, I'm literally shaking. Like, my whole body is literally shaking right now. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. My body is shaking. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoo, my whole body is shaking. My whole body is shaking. Right now,
Who else saw through the bullshit? If you see through the bullshit, put a number 1 in the chat. Did you just come in and you didn't see that I just showed Neytiri do the same exact thing while talking about her abuse? Did you not?
Like,
did you not? I would love to know. Because I literally just showed you guys Neytiri. Hold on. I don't care. Do it again.
The damage she was doing. That shit freaked. I'm just like, yo, I thought I was gonna die. The damage she was doing, it was damaging me. And I was crying and busting out, crying. It brings me to the bed and puts me on the bed. But thinking about it makes me shiver.
Hold on. We're not gonna let this go. Because I need you guys to see what I see. It might not be obvious to a lot of people, but I want you to see it.
Since you want to tell the truth, right? So after he saw it was damaging me, and I was crying and busting out, crying and shivering, shaking, because I'm just like, yo, I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was gonna die. He kissed my forehead and says, kiss of death, bruh. That shit freaked me the fuck out, bruh. Oh, God, okay. Ooh, shit. Thinking about it makes me shiver, bruh. Shit scared me. I was shivering, bruh. And then, it's not real. It was real, but it's not happening anymore. It's not happening anymore. It's done. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. He picks me up.
Okay. Somebody just said they can't see it. I'm not sure if you're saying you can't see the screen or you can't see my point. If you can't see that, Velvet is legitimately mimicking Janae. Is she mimicking her on purpose, or is it that she knows that she needs to evoke some sort of emotion out of her viewers, so she's copying Janae by saying, I shivered. Hold on.
For me to be seen and for my life to be exposed to the public, I wish it to be no other way. God damn, I'm literally shaking. Like, my whole body is literally shaking right now. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. My body is shaking. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoo, my whole body is shaking. My whole body is shaking. Right now,
Okay, Skylar, I need you to exit stage left right now. I usually don't block people or tell them to leave, but I want you to leave right now and don't ever come back to my page ever again. Skylar, you need to leave. You said y'all seriously need to leave those people alone. Please worry about your own life. Let me tell you something, Skylar Banks. Do you understand that Velvet stole $5,000 from a beautiful human being? A beautiful human being that decided to help Velvet out because she fell for Velvet's bullshit. I'm doing this for anybody that has ever been fucked over by a narcissist or a manipulative, evil person. So you need to go. And I don't care if anybody thinks that, if people don't agree with her, she kicks them out. You're going to be one of those people that I use as an example. Don't ever come back here again. Don't tell me to leave anybody alone that's causing problems with humanity, especially the good people that don't deserve it. That woman did not deserve to get robbed of $5,000. I'm here because people need to see the bullshit that they can't see because they're so blinded by the soft voice. Yeah, I seem like a bitch because I come out here and I'll call people names and I'll say this, point the finger. I know I'm not perfect. I'll talk about people's looks. And I'll tell you something. When I realize that somebody's ugly inside, their outer appearance becomes ugly to me. So when I diss somebody and I say they're funny looking or whatever like that, understand, I feel like they're unattractive because they are evil. I don't think Velvet is attractive. She's beautiful on the outside, but she's ugly to me, personally. Velvet is an ugly human being. Should I even call her a human being? No. Velvet is literally playing so many people. And for you to come on my channel, yes, I usually allow people to speak their piece, but you're not going to tell me to mind my business. You're not going to tell, you want to know why I'm not going to mind my business? I get triggered by anybody talking about domestic violence. I get triggered by anything that has to do with narcissistic abuse. So when somebody comes out with children at that, and they put their children on social media for other people to view what their children are going through, and for me to stay the fuck quiet. Do you understand that one time I watched a live where Velvet pushed that beautiful child, baby Ja? She didn't know the video was on her, and I'm going to show you guys. If anybody can lead me to that video, what's up, MJ, AK? Sister, I love you dearly. Velvet did not realize the camera was on her while they were live. Baby Ja, being a baby, touched Velvet on her shoulder, and Velvet knocks him over, and baby Ja falls. And you think I'm going to cover for that bitch? And you think I'm going to mind my business when I'm watching a child get pushed off of a fucking trash bag ass replica of Natureboy, just a female version that's coming on here, dry begging, fake crying, asking you guys to help her pay for her rent when other people are out there struggling and she's not paying a dime because she's living off of the government. No disrespect to anybody that does it, because honestly, I need to do it my damn self. But I'm pissed off, and I'm going to come on here and I'm going to say what I want to say. Now here, I'm going to share with you something that triggered my thought that maybe Velvet is setting this dude up. Yes, Solar is an asshole, but Solar's dumbass doesn't realize that Velvet has one up on him. A female narcissist is way worse than a male one. I'll tell you that much. They're more sneaky, conniving. I've dealt with both. Female narcissistic friends, female whatever you want to call them that I dealt with. Let me show you Solar. Solar went live. And excuse me if you guys think that I'm bugging, I'm yelling, I'm crazy. I'm sorry if you're triggered. If you feel the way, you could exit. I'm passionate about what I'm passionate about, and if you feel that I'm just too much, you don't have to watch me. I'm going to make my point, and I'm going to get the information that I need to get, because last night, once I found out that Velvet ended up blocking that beautiful soul that gave her $5,000 worth of love and help and money and support, $5,000 worth. And Velvet, you blocked this beautiful person because they told you that they felt offended that you ignored them for 4 days. When they were reaching out to you for 4 days, you didn't have the decency to respond on the DMs. So when she told you her displeasure of you ignoring her, you decided to block her after everything that she's done for you. She meant nothing to you. I only lost a couple of hundred donating to Velvet. That wasn't a big deal to me. But the fact that you did that to somebody that furnished your apartment, somebody that was sending you gifts and money, somebody that listened to you cry and listened to your bullshit ass stories, you literally discarded her as Nature Boy discards everybody else. Because you yourself are the female version of Nature Boy. It's been obvious to me for years, but I'm not gonna lie. Velvet and her tears and her children caused me to have some sort of sympathy for her, and I believed her. Do you guys realize that when Velvet did that interview with me and Stinson, it was asked whether she was into lesbianism or being with other women or having the polygamous relationship? Velvet said, I've never been attracted to women. I've never wanted to be with a woman. I was forced to do it. That's not me. Velvet said that on that interview, and I need to find that clip. If anybody knows where I could find the clip, please help a sister out, because I'm going to make this documentary for you guys, Surviving Jezebel, and I want that clip in there where Velvet says that she is not attracted to women. She's grossed out by the thought of being with women, only to find out that Velvet begged to have oral sex with Nazine, the wife of Shaka. Velvet, you put your mouth on Azine's private area and you sucked her because you wanted to. Azine did not want you. You told her, I want you. And she just let you do what you wanted to do. But yet you come on camera with me and Stinson and say, I was forced to be with other women. I don't want that. I'm not attracted to women. That's not my sexual orientation. Bullshit. Bullshit. All right, let's get back to this. Sorry. I look ugly when I curse and I look ugly when I make these faces, but I don't give a shit. I really don't. Let's listen to Solar. Solar, your dumbass was manipulated to the umph. You want to know why? Because according to some sources, Velvet has been visiting Nature Boy while in prison after she went on that news channel saying that he forced her to get married. He kept her hostage. He abused her. He did this and this and that, made her do sexual acts she didn't want to do, right? But she's visiting this man? Don't you find it odd that Aya, Malia, Fufu, or the other one, Zoka, hasn't come out to say Velvet is sick for being with Solar and wanting to start Carbonation 2.0? Why is it that they were so vocal about Neytiri and they were so ready to call out everybody else that left the cult and call them traitors and Judas? But why are they not talking about Velvet and Solar? Because it's all a plan. Velvet and Nature Boy are planning to rekindle their relationship, so somewhat, I don't know. And they're using Solar. They're using Solar. Solar's dumbass thinks that he has a connection with Velvet. Velvet is using you, dummy. And let me tell you how. Solar, do you know when Neytiri went live? Neytiri, hold on, let me come on the screen because I need you guys to hear me. Neytiri went live, and I'm going to cut all these parts so that I'm not saying this out of my mouth. You're going to hear it from Neytiri's mouth. Neytiri said that there were nights where Solar would be calling Velvet at 3 a.m, texting her, talking to Velvet while they were in a relationship. While Neytiri, Janae, and Solar were together, Solar and Velvet were speaking on the side. Now, I don't know if you guys know there's something called grooming and manipulation, right? This happens to a lot of people. So Velvet could have been there talking to Solar because she has this plan to get Solar back for trying to come against the chief, the king of carbonation, right? So now Velvet is open to talking to Solar and she's showing him sympathy. Now, in this live that I'm about to play you, Solar states that Velvet showed him sympathy when Neytiri exposed him for being abusive. Now, don't you think it's quite odd that Velvet isn't supporting Neytiri after Neytiri said that Solar spit on her, choked her, almost killed her, kicked her out? Why is Velvet reaching out to Solar to show empathy for him and his situation versus her doing that for Janae? Because it's all in the plan, y'all. It's all in the plan. And let me explain it to you by showing what Solar says. And sorry, y'all, I know y'all going to say I look ugly, whatever. I know I look ugly when I cuss. Sorry.
Nice night at the beach, had a little moon ritual, wrote a song, came home, whatever, went to sleep. Before I went to sleep, I listened to Velvet's live. I just sat there and I just listened to Velvet's live. She had a live, I guess she did, and I was just listening to it, you know. And as I'm listening to it on her YouTube, I'm just like, yo, I'm going through the same exact thing. I'm offline. I just let these girls go. I'm just letting these people go. I've mentally shed everything. I've got offline. I don't care about all those money opportunities that I have with people. I don't want to deal with y'all. I don't care about y'all. I don't care about the money. I don't care about those deals anymore. Leave me alone. And it was kind of like almost a depressive thing, but it was really a death. And that was my card of that day, the death card, which was just perfect. I'm right in alignment, right? Come home, listen to this 2-hour live. As I'm just listening to it, the first thing she says is like, it resonates. And so I type a message to her on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. I type her a message and I say, hey.
Do you guys understand what a predator is? Do you know that a predator will watch their prey? For instance, let's use an example of a predator that's watching a child that comes off the bus every day by themselves and they go home and they have a key and they go home by themselves, right? Predators will watch you and they'll prey when the time is right. Now, Velvet could possibly be watching Solar and watching what he's going through while he's telling his stories, while Neytiri exposes him. And Velvet decides to go live. And this is what her live is entitled. That 2-hour live, I went and found it. It's entitled Uncovered and Vulnerable with Velvet Marquez, Creating New Cycles. Now, let's be real here. We already know that Solar and Neytiri split up. Neytiri decided to tell her story that Solar was abusive and Solar did this and this and that. He was worse than Natureboy. Velvet decides to make this live. She knows that the title is going to be enticing to one that is going through whatever they're going through. And this is just my theory with the help of Mercy. And I thank you again, Mercy, for putting it in my head that Velvet might be the one that's setting this up with Natureboy. So anyway, Solar decides to click on this live and listen to how much he is touched by it. He says it resonated with him so much that he felt like he was going through the same thing. But guess what? As a predator, you're watching your prey, so you know what your prey is doing, right? Velvet already knew that Solar was going through what he was going through, so Velvet had the opportunity to go live and put that as a title, knowing that that would entice him to come and watch that live. Just a theory.
I'm going through all these same things. Everything you're saying, I'm going through it because why? I'm keeping the knowledge. I'm loving myself. I'm not fucking with just anybody. I'm not dealing with just anybody anymore. I can't just hang out with nobody anymore. I have no friends. I have nobody, you know? And that's why I resonated and I sent her that message and I said, well, hey, just know that I see you and you're good. Keep going, keep healing. She had said to me first, sending you healing energy because she's seen like I take my page down Natiri's doing whatever the fuck she's doing. I don't even watch her. I haven't even seen a single video.
Okay, so you notice how he said Velvet was sending him healing energy because she sees what Natiri is doing. Now, I cannot say that they had a conversation about Natiri and what happened. But based off of him stating that Velvet also said, I'm sending you healing energy, I see what you're going through, blah, 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 it only makes it make sense that Velvet is literally preying on this man that she knows is already going through something. I'm not saying it's not his fault. It is his fault because he's the one that chose to spit on Natiri. He's the one that chose to choke on Natiri. The same thing he did to his pregnant wife, Zoka. And there were many witnesses that said it. He did to Natiri. And now Natiri's telling the story, but Velvet, you're sympathizing with Solar?
Of her since she's left the house because I've been relieved since she's left. I don't know what she's lying about. I don't care. I've been relieved. Let that go. She said she's sending me healing energy. Velvet, thank you. I appreciate that. Regardless of what was going on. So when I came home and I seen this live before I'm going to sleep, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., I just typed this brick of a message like, yo. At the end of this brick of a message, I send it to her. I'm listening to the live. As I continue to listen to her video, she's still saying everything I'm going through, word for word.
Do you want to know, Solar, why Velvet is still saying everything that you're going through? Because Velvet was able to watch what you were going through on live, you dummy. So Velvet is smart enough, although she's dumb, because I'm going to call her out like anybody that sees through her bullshit is going to say she's dumb. Velvet can see what you're going through, so she's going to go live and say things that resonate with you because that's what predators do. Do you know when you meet a partner, whether it be a man or a woman, when you start dating, let's say you go on a first date and the person asks you everything about yourself. What's your favorite thing? What do you like to eat? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite music? What's this? What's that? They're taking notes. And don't you notice that those same people always they always seem to have that in common with you? Your favorite color is black? Well, that's my favorite color. I love eating calamari too. That is my ultimate favorite. I eat it for breakfast. They're taking notes, just like Velvet was taking notes based off of you and Natiri airing your business live. That's why.
I'm blown. And so I'm just listening, and it's giving me comfort. I can't usually sleep at night. I have this insomnia issues sometimes, and I just be laying there and just studying stuff, just listening to audiobooks. I just be up listening to books because I can't sleep most of the time. So I just listen to books. I just listen to books over and over again. I get books in a day. I get multiple books in a day because I can't sleep, right? So I just laid here, and I'm listening to her, and it gave me comfort to the point to where I ended up just falling asleep to it.
Do you see that? Velvet's live gave him comfort. He ended up falling asleep to it. You guys, if you want to continue listening to his live, you can. But it all made sense after speaking to this beautiful young lady that took the time before work to talk to me and send me a screenshot that stated that people are saying that Velvet has been visiting Natureboy while in prison. Do you guys not remember Velvet is the one that put on this big show, went on the news channel saying that he held her hostage, he beat her, he forced her to marry her, but she's going to visit him while in prison? Why is Aya, Malia, Zoka, and Fufu not calling Velvet out for her betrayal to Natureboy? Why are they not speaking on Solar? Why are they so quiet? Because it's all part of the plan. In my mind, I could be wrong. But do you guys want to know what manipulation looks like? Let me show you what manipulation looks like. I was trying to share Stinson Has the Soups live, And I kind of messed up and I went to the wrong area. Let's go to 19 minutes. We're going to go to Stinson's live real quick, where she was speaking on Velvet in her latest video. Do you guys remember when Velvet decided to start her YouTube videos? They all were about the Bible and finding God and being on her, what you call it, journey? I forgot. Now listen to this bullshit. Listen to this bullshit. Watch this bullshit.
The fucking devil. Where the devil roams. What
New trend that you do about that?
Oh,
that I'm a bad person and I continue to do devotionals. Like, you
hold
don't
on.
outside of my rise, and I ain't going for that shit no more. So y'all let me know what's real. Like, I'm studying over here, I'm learning over here, I'm understanding over here. And just because I don't claim myself to be a Christian, just because I don't continue to do devotionals, like, you don't know what I do behind closed doors, but because that's not my focus point, doesn't mean that I'm a bad person and I shouldn't be trusted because I'm not doing XYZ. Most of your
Velvet, honey, yes, you claimed Christianity. You claimed it so far, so much that you didn't even want to hear about astrology anymore. You seem to take a great offense to someone questioning you about that, which tells me a lot about you and not them, okay? You just hop on any religion, any new trend that you think is going to do something for you. You don't know who you are. You like to believe that you do, but you don't. You look crazy.
fucking Christian is the fucking devil. Where the devil roams. Where the devil lies. So I ain't got time for all of that. I ain't no Christian. I'm a queen. I know who I am. I understand who I am. I understand my purpose. I understand why I'm here. And those who hear me will. And those who don't won't. There is no way. There is no way that I am not tapped in with the Most High and able to sustain myself. Be where I'm at today. Say the fact.
You heard Stinson sigh? That was literally me just now in my head. Let me show you Velvet. Her way of manipulating her viewers. You guys, when Velvet started her YouTube channel, hopefully you guys can see the screen. Velvet started her YouTube channel. The first video was a pregnancy vlog. Then the next was painting with Princess Eliana. Following that, Velvet made daily devotional. Daily devotional. Daily devotional. Message for healing. God led me. God guide me. New beginnings. Daily devotional. Daily devotional. Daily devotional. Daily devotional. The Most High is my strength. Did you guys just hear her denounce Christianity? Lord, glorify you. The Lord is my strength. Lord, I thank you. Lord, I stand in faith. Welcome back, God's people. I can't make this up. I'm literally, oh, Lord, y'all be thinking I'm crazy. I'm not. I'm literally bothered right now because she's you. If you don't believe in God, that is all on you. I don't judge you. There are some people that just don't. Some people that have been hurt so many times and gone through so much pain that you don't believe in God. And I cannot look down on you for that, because sometimes it does feel like, why is he allowing me to suffer? Why, I get it. So I'm not going to, anybody that doesn't believe, I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm not going to call you out. One day God is going to show you and you might change your mind. So I pray that happens. I believe in him. for sure. I have my own personal relationship with him, as although I'm not like Christian where I go to church, I don't do any of that. I do believe in a higher power. So I am hurt when I'm looking how this person is using his name. The Lord knows what's best. Ye are gifted by the Most High. I'm literally triggered by this. I receive you, Lord Almighty, having her head covered. Can you guys see the screen? Lord, cover me in the blood of Jesus Christ, right? I'm not one that be like Jesus Christ. Like, I don't pray like that. I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she was doing the most, covering her head, doing all this extra stuff. Lord God, bless me with discernment. Listen, God's people. I'm sorry, I gotta keep reading these. So you guys you just heard what Stinson played on her video, and she just called people that are Christians the devil. And then all of a sudden, glory to the Most High, right? You guys probably don't realize this. Velvet ended up being in a relationship with a man by the name of Mick Venga, whatever his name is. Vic is a R&B singer that is based out of the NOLA area. All of a sudden, Velvet stopped talking about God when she found this new man that she called her Prince Charming. Do you guys know who he is? Would you like me to show you? Hold on. Let me just do that for you, because sometimes people like to see things. Let me type Sasha for God. Sasha, thank you for this. You are the only one that has this. We shared this last night. God, Nature Boy. What did she call him? Fairy tale. Fairy tale. Velvet called him her fairy tale. Okay. You want to see Velvet's fairy tale of a man that she denounced God for?
Hey, you guys, how's it going? Mind you, subscribe. I did, and this says that
I'm
the
just gonna play.
Fairy tale. My question is, how well does she know him? When did she meet him? Is he a good guy? I mean, we don't know really how long she's been with this guy. I think that she's not completely healed yet, so I don't know if this is really a good idea. I will say that this guy did throw up the devil's horn, symbol.
Okay, so I just wanted you guys to see what her last relationship or whatever that she claimed was her fairy tale, what he looked like. Okay, that was a couple of months ago. Now Velvet is with Solar. You guys, the video that I just played with Solar stating that Velvet knew everything that he was going through and he resonated with her. And for that reason, he decided that maybe him and Velvet were meant to be together. I haven't watched that live, but I'm going to watch it. I just wanted to come on here to let you guys know that it is a red flag that Aya, Malia, Zoka, and Eferu have not yet called out Velvet for her actions. They have not yet called out Velvet for making that video with Solar. Why is it? Why were they so quick to call out everybody else? Is it all part of the plan? You need to get back Solar and Neytiri for what they did, because you do remember there was one point where Natureboy said, I feel like Neytiri and Solar are going to betray me. And it happened just like that. It happened. They ended up being together and they started their thing together. And they might be out for vengeance because of that. Velvet has always been jealous of Neytiri. Velvet has always been jealous of Malia. All of them, to be quite honest. And if you, oh my gosh, you know what? Let me just show you, for those of you who have not seen her and his name, Solar. This was them yesterday. And the other wives have nothing to say. Why is that? This is a huge slap in the face. Crazy enough, she's using music from a former Carbonation member. That former Carbonation member. He running his mouth like he telling on goons. Hey, my nigga, we not no goons, we spiritual gurus, and you just a fool. I'm minding my business, I'm trying to get rid of the sickness. I'm thinking, boy, what about you? Hey, anyways, back to the truth. Everything you remember the rules. I used to sell the dough. Hey, I used to pop a perk. Hey, I used to go to work. Fuck that, put the old me on the shirt. Hey, level up, Cali go berserk. Study my genome, gotta know my worth. Hey, knowledge is power, nigga, I'm powerful. I'm the best on the earth. Hey, new wave typhoon. Hey, collect the elite and we zoom. Hey, carbonation, yeah, we back in the six, but I promise we out of here soon. Hey, my melanin needs some food. Back to the tropics, we making a move. Hey, the universe making the rules. Time to get in tune, she giving you clues. Hey, calibrate back to a natural state. Raising my frequency, levitate. Heaven stay, mind stay, built like a heavyweight. My demons not real, boy, they hella fake. Me in the odds, lowest of featherweight. Applying the knowledge, especially. Securing my soul, I see better days. Not reincarnating, I'm too elite. Killing generational curses. Paid them my own, stepped in my purpose. Guess I had to test my endurance. Go deep diving under the surface. Demons trying to get me, I swerve. I'm keeping it balanced, boy, they can't perturb me. Focus on the mission, I'm working. Treasures in heaven, Lord self is a merchant. These niggas thought I was done. I'm burning out, nigga, because I'm the sun. The elite, we moving this one from city to city like we on a run. I got. Okay, y'all.
Can we see a kiss this?
You guys, the point that I'm trying to make here is Velvet knew how to get Solar in her grasp. She was, what's the word? I'm over here like trying to show the motion. When you prepare somebody, grooming, she was grooming Solar by talking to Solar while he was in a relationship with Neytiri, talking to him at late hours in the night, communicating with him, being a mama figure to him because he called her his mama. Then she watches what he's going through with Neytiri. She watches Neytiri expose Solar for what he's done to her. And she reaches out to Solar and says, I'm sending you healing. I'm sending you peace. Basically confirming she sees what Neytiri is doing. And she's supportive of him. So in that, he felt comfort. He stated in the video, if you guys don't believe me, watch it. I'm not going to make this live too much longer. I just wanted you guys to see the manipulation in Velvet. A lot of people want to ignore it. That is something that I can never do. And to watch the video that Stinson just recorded, where Velvet says Christianity is demons and all, whatever she said. That was just something else, I'll tell you. But before I go, there was something else I wanted to share with you. If you've ever been with a Jezebel, listen, it's happened. You might have a Jezebel-like friend. Lots of times, they will pamper you and give you the world, make you feel like you are just that king or queen. And it's all a setup. So we're watching Velvet wash Solar's hair. She's cleansing him, right? She's doing all this stuff. It's part of the process when you are a narcissist trying to reel somebody in. I'm not saying Solar is innocent. He's far from. And he deserves all the karma that's coming to him, and so does Velvet. But it just doesn't make sense that all the other women are so quiet. It doesn't make sense that people are saying that Velvet has been visiting Nature Boy in prison after she went on the news and aired him out. Does it make sense to you that Velvet decided to go out to the news after Neytiri decided to report Nature Boy and Neytiri got all the attention? None of that makes sense to you guys? Why did it take Velvet so many years to come out with her story? She couldn't handle Neytiri getting that attention for that. Before I go, anybody else wants to say something? If you want me to drop the link, if you want to air something out, let me know before I decide to click off. But I want you to see this one more time before I go. Before I go. No, body is shaking. This is sick. Shaking right now. Oh. If it took me to be. Oh Lord. And I am here. Ooh, child. Just looking at that clip makes me want to gag. I'm sorry. I'm about to share the screen with you guys in a second.
Like pick like a baby crochet.
Okay. You guys ready? Ready. Let me share the screen. One more before I go. I want you to see Velvet and her manipulative ways. She is a Jezebel. She is a narcissist. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I'm not a professional. I could care the fuck less. Tell me that under my comment section all you want. Velvet is an evil individual.
Kayla, Jayon, and I'm gonna get to Jayon in a second.
Thank you so much, Summer. I appreciate you. God bless you. God is going to bless you abundantly. After Velvet did what she did to you, that $5,000 that you lost, may God bless you with that times 10. May God bless you with somebody that appreciates you and puts you on the pedestal that you deserve to be on. You did not deserve to be treated the way you were treated by Velvet, and I don't care. I'm going to continue to call Velvet out like I was calling out Nature Boy. Oh, yes, I came back from my long nap. I haven't talked about Nature Boy or anybody. Karma has not come out in a minute, but I'm back. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what? After I play this, I'm going to show you what Velvet did to, what's his name? Her ex. Ooh, child. Omek. I'm going to end the video off with something real quick to make you guys realize that Velvet uses people and discards them when she's done. Like they ain't shit. Like they're trash. Summer, you are amazing. You are blessed and you will be blessed. And everything that Velvet took from you will be replenished times 10. Amen. You just watch.
Since you want to tell the truth, right? So after he saw it was damaging me, and I was crying and busting out, crying and shivering, shaking, because I'm just like, yo, I thought I was gonna die. He kissed my forehead and says, kiss of death, bruh. That shit freaked me the fuck out, bruh. Oh, God, okay. Ooh, shit. Thinking about it makes me shiver, bruh. Shit scared me. I was shivering, bruh. And then, it's not real. It was real, but it's not happening anymore. It's not happening anymore. It's done. Oh, shit. Okay. Ooh, okay. He picks me up.
Okay, you guys, again, like I said, I played this on my previous live, but some people can't sit through a 6-hour live just to find that clip. So I had to do this the way that I'm doing it now. I will repeat this over and over. After finding out that Velvet did what she did to this beautiful soul. And ooh, Lord. I'm going to stop talking because I'm getting upset and I'm getting emotional. After Velvet did what she did to this woman, I will continue to do what I'm doing so that other people won't get fooled by her. I just showed you a clip of Neytiri sharing her story of abuse. Now I'm going to show you Velvet 2 days later on a live.
To change the world. I am here to echo into the universe. And if it took me to be abused for 3 years in front of everybody, for me to be seen and for my life to be exposed to the public, I wish it to be no other way. Goddamn, I'm literally shaking. Like my whole body is literally shaking right now. Hold on, y'all. My body is shaking. Hold on. Whoo, my whole body is shaking. My whole body is shaking. Right now, I just feel this immense amount.
I have to tell you guys, sometimes I feel defeated. Hold on. Sorry. I hate whenever I do this. Sometimes I feel defeated. Sometimes when I see that people get away with murder, they get away with evil, it makes me want to just stop doing what I do. I'm so sorry, y'all. But I cannot stand to see people get away with hurting other people. I can't stand to see people get away with manipulation, abuse. I can't. And yes, it may seem obsessive that I'm constantly talking about this type of stuff. It does. But I cannot help it. It bothers me to the core. When I tell you, sometimes I'm like so angry that I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to share what I see because I feel like it's not enough. People just can't see it. If you don't want to see it, you're not going to see it. And I don't know how many times I have to keep pointing it in people's faces just to try to save somebody from getting hurt. And I look like the bad guy. I really hate it. And I'm telling you right now, I don't care if anybody thinks that I'm bugged out. I don't. I'm not here for just no reason. I'm not doing this for just for views. This is deeper to me. It's deep to me. You guys, do you not see Velvet literally mimicking Neytiri? Literally mimicking her. And she looks so fake while doing it. Matter of fact, hold on, let me show you something else. Hold on. Sorry, I know y'all probably think I'm crazy. I'm not. Please don't think that. Sometimes I'm human. I get affected by shit that I don't understand why. People tell me to mind my business. I really wish I could. But when your business hurts me, I can't mind it. I can't mind mine. I got to mind yours for you. And I gotta point out certain things. Please excuse me. I'm okay now. I'm while I'm in the background right now talking to you, I'm literally looking for something to show you. Hold up. I cannot. When I tell you, I cannot. Let me show you this. Sasha Vagaz, shout out to you. Thank you so much for what you do. You screen record a lot of Velvet's bullshit. This is a video of Velvet trying to manipulate her viewers to give her money. Okay?
Very beautiful, but now I just feel like I'm about to cry. I just feel like you guys did so much to help me get to where I am right now. It's incredibly crazy, how much you guys have helped me get to where I am. Like, without you guys' support and the support of my family and my friends, like I would not be where I'm at today. Like I would be struggling, like real talk. Like I would literally be struggling. But I'm so blessed and I'm so grateful that I'm blessed this way because all I want to do is give love to the people around me and the people.
A lot of people are going to fall for the tears. Damn. A lot of people going to fall for the tears, y'all. And I'm sorry. I know y'all think, okay, this chick is bugged out. I'm going to come back on camera. I don't care. This is not the first time I done embarrassed myself on screen before. I want to get to another part in the video so I could show you. Hold on. Velvet fake crying. Hold on. It's really hard for me to see because she chose to invoke some sort of emotion out of you guys by showing you guys the rats on the floor. She's gonna cry again. I'm literally looking for this the part where she starts to cry. Please forgive me for the pause, okay?
Trap move. It's called Task Rabbit.
You guys, it's hard to see her face, but just try to squint your eyes if you can't see. I can't make this larger because what Velvet is doing, she's talking over the camera to show you guys the picture in the background with the rats, to tell you she's trying to move out. But funny enough, Velvet is only asking for $60. If you don't know, that sort of manipulation tactic is ask for a very low amount of money and people are going to end up gifting you with more because they view you as being humble. Velvet only asked for $60 and she's going through all this. Velvet, why couldn't your mom give you $60? Why couldn't your friend give you $60? Why couldn't your boyfriend that you said is your fantasy and your knight in shining armor give you the $60 you needed to move? But you came on, presented this whole hour live to show the rats, to get people to feel bad for you. Fake cry. Now, y'all look at this cry right here. Look at this shit.
And so these people would help me move. But oh my God. Y'all, I need help. I don't know what to do.
Y'all see that grin on her face after she said, oh my God. Oh, Frida Thompson, thank you. If I missed anybody, can you tell me? Because I was not paying attention to the screen. Oh, Hassa, thank you. Okay, Frida Thompson, thank you for the super sticker. Hassa, thank you so much. Hassa says, sweet Ma, don't feel bad for trying to help others, but you can't let it overwhelm you. I think I'm going to have to take a break because, yeah, I think it is taking over. Yeah, I might have to take a little break. If you need to take a break in between, look at her. In between time, we completely understand, but you already have people who tell you what you're doing helps them. Thank you very much. Although I have people that say that I help them, I have people that say that I'm crazy as well. But I don't think that I've been put out here to do what I'm doing for just no reason. I didn't accidentally see these things. I didn't accidentally come across Neytiri's live and then recognize that Velvet copied her. That was supposed to happen for me to show you guys that she's a bullshitter. Now, do you guys see her just try to cry for you and then start laughing? She thinks you guys are jokes. Look at this.
And so these people would help me move. But oh my God. Y'all, I need help. I don't know what to do. I don't drive. I don't have a license. I barely could pick up this furniture by myself. So listen, let me tell you something. I don't rely on nobody to do nothing for me. Like somebody just said, where's hubby? I don't rely. Let me tell you, my first baby daddy is in jail right now.
As adults, can you tell when a child is manipulating you to try to get McDonald's? Can you tell when a child is manipulating you to tell you that they didn't get in trouble at school? Or trying to do something that they're not supposed to do? Look at Velvet's face. This literally reminds me of a child trying to fuck with my head. But I see right through you. All narcissists have a mind of a child. Although they're very manipulative and they know how to get innocent people to donate to them, people that have hearts, emotions, empathy, you know how to pull on heartstrings. Show this damn rat for the damn entirety of the video to make us feel bad because you have a rat infestation that your landlord should have been paying for and taking care of. But you come on screen and talk about how you've been spending your own money buying traps after traps, going broke trying to get rid of these rats. Funny enough, you're talking about you don't depend on nobody, but while you were going through this, did you not take about $5,000 from this innocent, pure soul that helped you furnish your apartment, send you money, send you gifts for you and your children, and even a guest at your home that you wanted to feel special? So you asked her to send your sister gifts? You selfish ass motherfucking narcissistic nature girl.
My first baby daddy is in jail right now.
You see, my first, the tears wouldn't come out. Look at this. I can't make it up.
I don't rely on nobody to do nothing for me. Like somebody just said, "Where's hubby?" I don't rely. Let me tell you, my first baby daddy is in jail right now because he wants to be stupid and just retarded. He wants me to believe that I need him to live and all this weirdo stuff. I don't like. He wants.
If you guys are used to calling out a liar, you could tell that she's making this up as she goes. He wants me to believe this all retarded weirdo stuff. She's trying to fill in for this session of her dry begging. She's trying to fill in the pieces and make up a story. How do you go from talking about what you're talking about? My baby daddy. No.
I don't drive. I don't have a license. I barely could pick up this furniture by myself. So listen, let me tell you something. I don't rely on nobody to do nothing for me. Like somebody just said, "Where's hubby?" I don't rely. Let me tell you, my first baby daddy is in jail right now because he wants to be stupid and just retarded. He wants me to believe that I need him to live and all this weirdo stuff. I don't like. He wanted to.
I'm sorry, y'all. If you guys can't tell that she's lying, manipulating you, I don't know what else to say. Again, like I said, sometimes I do want to give up. I feel discouraged. I do. I'm really saddened right now, but I'm going to do my best to just wipe off the... By the way, I think I saw the beautiful... Hold on. I'm so sorry if I'm missing any of your comments, but I'm thankful for those of you that are in here right now. I would have never thought me coming in here so early would have so many people, but I want to share with you one more thing before I go. And if anybody does want me to drop the link, let me know. I'm going to try to shake this off, and matter of fact, let me show you where I'm at on the screen, because sometimes people just want to see what you're doing. And you know, I did not want you to see what I was looking like this morning, but I'm as real as they get. I'll come on here and just be open with you. Nobody likes to show people that they're emotional. I don't want you to think that I'm weak. I'm not. I'm just passionate. So what I'm doing right now, I want to show you a page that I used to expose Velvet and Natureboy. Now, the way this page started, and I've said it on multiple lives before, but for those of you who are just getting to find me or know me or didn't get the memo, I'm not going to say the channel name. If you know it, you know it. I started a channel to expose Velvet and Natureboy after Velvet used Olmec. And clearly I have very many posts because you see I'm still scrolling. Sorry, y'all. It's just scrolling. I'm trying to get to the bottom. Tell me I'm lying. You want to see how petty my ass is? And I'm a bully. I'm not going to lie to you. I said this blockhead bitch looked like a Lego. So I took my little Lego I found on the floor and I made it look like baby, whatever her name, Eliana. Put that God on the hat. My little nephew had a Lego on the floor that I stepped on. And I said, damn, this looks like Velvet. Call me petty. Yes, I am. Call me bully. Yes, I am. I'm a bully to all bullies. Logos, sister. What's up, Logos? Stinson, if you are here, sister, I love you dearly. And I hope that me and you can connect and we could get this rolling. Logos, I'm going to be using some of your videos. Mara, thank you for your help. I want to thank everybody in here that's been helping me. Summer, of course, Sasha for God, using all your videos. I want to thank everybody that's helping me. Simply Anna, that's giving me the receipts. Logos, did you know that's Velvet? She went and reported Natureboy after Janae did it. And it was not because Velvet wanted to report Natureboy, because she had 2 years to do that. She did it because Janae was getting all the attention and praises for being the first person to bring Natureboy down. Velvet couldn't have that. So the next day, Velvet goes and puts out a paperwork or restraining, whatever the hell she put out the next day. And Simply Anna has the paperwork to show that Velvet filed after Neytiri did. So we're putting all this thing together. Yes, this blockhead bitch. Yes, I am a bully. I am a bully of bullies. And I know it's wrong. God forgive me for it. He will forgive me because he's the one that put me in this position to where I'm doing what I'm doing. He's the one that gave me the vision to be able to see what I see. Velvet is jealous of baby Ellie. Look at this video. Look at this video. You see, baby Ellie is just being baby Ellie. Natureboy, first of all, let me let you guys know that day, Natureboy was live on Instagram. And he was in the room with Malia and the other wives, and he kept recording baby Ellie. Baby Ellie was jumping on the bed. Velvet is sitting at the back, okay? And I found this clip off of this woman's page, and I cut the clip because it spoke volumes to me when I saw Velvet's face. So yes, the music in the background, yes, it's added for theatrics, but check out the mood on Velvet's face. I saw this live. Velvet is jealous of that baby because Natureboy was giving her all the attention. I know a narcissistic mother when I see one. I know a narcissistic Jezebel when I see one. I've dealt with enough types of people like that. Friends, family, lovers. I see what this is. And guess what? If you guys don't know this, I go through a lot of spiritual warfare when trying to expose this stuff. There was one time I was trying to do a documentary to expose Natureboy. And everything that my computer completely died. I had no access to my computer for months. I couldn't put out the video. And then there was one time, look.
I'm sorry about his cold-bloodedness. This is passion. I'm sorry about his cold-bloodedness.
It took me about 2 to 3 weeks to make a video, and then YouTube literally deleted my entire edit. And I'm showing this on camera to show you guys I go through a lot of spiritual warfare when doing what I do. But let me show you this. This is what made me do what I did. And yes, I am super petty. Everybody that has been following Velvet knows this picture very well. I was at work and I decided to draw Velvet like this because this was the day that Velvet got the reality check when Natureboy didn't want to be polygamous. Didn't want to be monogamous anymore. So yes, I made fun of her, and that was the little meme. Everybody remembers that meme with the blue striped shirt. The Velvet. If you remember, put a laughing emoji in there. Okay, I'm almost scrolling down to the bottom. I'm trying to show you guys something before I go. Scrolling down to the bottom. Almost there, y'all. So initially when this started, I was so angry. I just said, welcome home. And I put fire emojis. And I showed Velvet and Natureboy as the devil. I was upset because Velvet went back to Natureboy after using Olmec. After Velvet got back with her family, Velvet decided to go on live and disrespect Olmec. I'm going to use all these clips in the documentary that I'm doing, Surviving Jezebel. But since we're here, I'm going to show you, if you guys don't have access to this page, the most important things to me. Natureboy, although he is not a good person himself, he wasn't lying when he said this.
And it took me 3 years to make Eliana. 3 years. So of course I missed the idea. I put in a lot of work. I gave that woman a lot of knowledge. That little female, I gave her a lot of knowledge. I made her. I put in a lot of work. But it was a bad investment, obviously. Truth be told, she gonna come back to me anyway. Because she two-faced. That's what she do.
I don't know why it's making so much background noise. Maybe I need to re-screen record that. But I posted that so you guys can hear that Natureboy said, she's going to come back to me anyway. She's two-faced. Natureboy was right. She ended up coming right back to him. So I used that clip, showed it. Natureboy was right. And Natureboy stated that Velvet is a two-faced individual. Velvet loves nothing but praise. There was this one person in particular by the name of Sybil that ended up writing a book, How to Survive a Cult, because she ended up going to the cult herself. Before Sybil went to the cult, Sybil was a huge fan of this couple. Once Velvet decided to leave Olmec and go back to Natureboy, this is Sybil.
I'm just like so overwhelmed with joy, and it's just a great day for it to be happening. And I just want to say that I love myself, and I'm so proud of you, Chief. I'm really like, let all that other shit go. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is the truth. And I'm really happy. And I knew in the beginning, Nana, you're the most beautiful queen existing. Your voice, I would tell you, her voice, I just can't get her voice out of my head. And we used to fight. Everybody used to fight. It shows how everything that's divine will come together the right way. And this is it. This is the divinity of God. This is the glory right now. This is pure glory. This is pure glory of God right now. This is carbonation. And I'm just really thankful. And I'm so happy to see your daughter, your twin. I'm just like so overwhelmed with joy.
Okay, so you see how she's praising her, and then she tells Nana or Velvet, you're the most beautiful ever to exist. Velvet was taking all that in. Velvet loves when people tell her that she's amazing and she's the only queen. She's the best. That is what Velvet is seeking, and Velvet is using Solar to get back what she lost. Now, Velvet was pregnant by Olmec Do you guys know that? Velvet was with Olmec before she decided to join the cult. Velvet was pregnant. Velvet ended up leaving Olmec to be with Nature Boy because Nature Boy had the power. Nature Boy was the chief. What Velvet did to Olmec was fucked up. They left him in a whole nother country, literally left him in a hotel and went somewhere else. And he ended up finding his way to Yada, trying to join another cult and find a home. We'll get into that in another video. But when Velvet was pregnant with Olmec's baby, Velvet lost the baby. Do you want to know how Velvet lost the baby, y'all? Hint, hint.
So you was miscarriaging before you got in the fight because you was drinking certain teas. And you wanted a miscarriage.
Because you was drinking certain teas. She didn't even mention anything about some teas. He said teas. Okay, so obviously this is something that they do quite often, right? They murder babies by drinking certain teas to get rid of them.
She wanted to be with you. Even when she was pregnant, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, if she wanted to be with you, I'm like, yo, what I tell y'all? One, the baby have an abortion. I said she has an abortion. One, the baby miscarriage. Oh, yeah, she not an abortion, I'm sorry. She had a miscarriage. Right. Then I'll take her as a wife. I woke up, she was like, yeah, I'm miscarriaging. I'm like, what? There you go. My specialty. My specialty. So you was miscarriaging before you got in the fight because you was drinking certain teas.
Did you guys catch that? Velvet sipping the tea and she goes specialty, and then Nature Boy says specialty. They do things so subtly that a lot of people don't notice it. But when you're somebody that has experienced evil people like that and you become awake, it's hard not to see it. So Velvet was just leaving Olmec and going back to Nature Boy. And Nature Boy took her back as the queen, and they presented her with some tea. And Velvet goes, special tea? And she's sipping that tea. Because that tea was to ensure that if she was indeed pregnant for Olmec a second time, she was going to get rid of that baby. Now, if you didn't hear very clear on this live that I'm doing right now because of the feedback, the echoes, don't worry. I will feature all of these clips that I'm showing you in Surviving Jezebel, aka Velvet. Let's go to the next clip. Velvet was drinking that tea after leaving Nature Boy. While she's on live, they were serving her that tea. And in the beginning of this video, there was another member that spoke of getting the tea. Okay. Now let's get to Velvet and Olmec.
He's a narcissist or whatever. Well, if he a narcissist, then I'm a narcissist too, because it take one to know one. He's a fucking master manipulator.
You ain't got tested for HIV,
/AIDS,
hepatitis,
A, B, and C,
You got tested for
syphilis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia, and yeast infections, and any other
So wait, because you was online saying all we gotta do is go get tested.
This was before.
Okay, FYI, if any of you are coming in and you don't know what this is about, Velvet left Nature Boy and took Eliana with her. She went back to her mom's house in New Orleans, the NOLA, and she linked back up with her ex, Olmec. Olmec is who she joined Carbonation with. She left Olmec to be with Nature Boy. Okay? So now Nature Boy wants to have multiple wives, and Velvet is jealous of these multiple wives, especially Malia. Velvet decides to go back to Olmec. She has sex with Olmec. She goes on live with Olmec, has Olmec holding baby Ellie as if baby Ellie is his new stepdaughter. Velvet goes live talking about Olmec is going to raise baby Ellie as a dad because he's responsible, he's loving. She never knew what true love was until she got with Omek. Okay? Now, Velvet goes back to Nature Boy, and now she's disrespecting Omek. Listen.
Well, I got tested, and I literally, intentionally said that shit to shake everybody. He wants to stick his dick in so many sockets, and now I have to go fucking test myself to make sure that I'm good, and test her to make sure she's good, because you.
So she went live to get us viewers to feel bad for her. She's talking about how she has to go get HIV tested because Nature Boy wants to stick his dick everywhere. But did you guys just catch the clip that I played? Velvet said, I intentionally said that to get you mad. Listen, we're talking about a Jezebel here. We're going to break this bitch down to the motherfucking core. And if anybody has been used, abused, and blocked by Velvet, please DM me, Sweet Mouth for Life. Leave me a message anywhere you want me to email you. Let me know. This girl is going to be exposed.
Myself to make sure that I'm good and take in so many to shake everybody.
Hold on.
I literally, intentionally said that shit to shake everybody.
Did you hear that? I literally, intentionally said that shit to shake everybody. This woman right here will use you until she can't use you anymore, and she will toss you to the side as if you ain't never meant nothing. Just like she used Omek to get Nature Boy back, only for her to go back to Nature Boy and leave again, and then go back, and then leave again.
And I literally, intentionally said that shit to shake everybody. He wants to stick his dick in so many sockets, and now I have to go fucking test myself to make sure that I'm good, and test her to make sure she's good, because you don't want to fucking get out of your lustful ways.
I didn't want nobody sleeping with me because you know all
I was bad. I was like, all right, you want to do that? Oh, y'all need that. I was hoping that it was.
So you was gonna hate on all women ever coming to see me. Any woman that ever could come, you was like, I'm gonna just throw this out there. Yeah. Y'all need to go get tested.
Absolutely.
So you
I was in hopes that it would shake y'all, but it didn't.
But this shit phony as fuck. And then on top of that, I got disease. And then on top of that, I got disease. And then on top of that, I got disease.
If you guys can't hear this again, like I said, it might be because of the feedback. Nature Boy was live for days and days getting drunk after Velvet left him to be with Omek. Nature Boy saw Omek holding baby Ellie. Nature Boy couldn't handle it. So he would come on live drunk and be live for 12 hours out of the day. I could remember being at work like, damn, this nigga's still live. And in this particular live, Nature Boy says, I got a disease. And I played it over and over again. Hold on. He's drunk saying this. Okay. He's trying to scare Omek by saying, yo, she left me and I got a disease, to make Omek believe, whether it's true or not. We already know Nature Boy has diseases. We just don't know what they are. But he's trying to make Omek feel like scared to be with Velvet, because during this time, Omek and Velvet were together.
And then on top of that, I got disease. And then on top of that, I got disease. And then on top of that, I got disease.
Nature Boy is going through it. He kept playing sad music. Velvet knew what she was doing. Velvet knew how to get under Nature Boy's skin. They are one and the same. Velvet knew that she needed to use Omek to make Nature Boy come on live playing sad music, drinking alcohol till the point of him speaking incoherently and looking a damn fool. Plum fool.
Omek is with her. And with my child. On top of all that. Never said it. Period. So, bitch, if I had a disease, I would tell you I had a disease, nigga. But I don't have a disease. Ain't never seen no video of me saying I got a disease.
Did you just hear that? I literally just played you a video where Nature Boy said, I got a disease. On top of that, I got a disease. After this, people were saying, you said you have a disease. Now he's saying, I ain't never said on video I had a disease. That's why I put gaslighting. Hold on. I don't play. You guys don't understand how serious I took this. And now I'm back.
Never said it, period. So, bitch, if I had a disease, I would tell you I had a disease, nigga. But I don't have a disease. Ain't never seen no video of me saying I got a disease. Ever, nigga. Pull it up.
Blah, 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 blah. He's a narcissist or whatever.
So I pulled it up. And I was doing this secretly. Nobody knew who I was. I wasn't doing this for clout. I didn't do this to get anybody's attention. I didn't want anybody to know who I was. I didn't want anybody to know I was behind this shit, because that wasn't the purpose. The purpose was to call out the narcissism, the abuse, and to just bring awareness to that, not just the cult, not just for the fun of it. And if you guys followed this page, you know I never used my real voice. I always use that weird, funny voice. That weird, funny voice. Y'all know it. If you know, you know.
Talk about your feelings when you first meet up with Omac. What are you thinking? Like, you haven't seen him in years. He pulls up. You see him. What is your initial thoughts? Honestly.
My initial thoughts were like, it was like a friend. It was like a friend. Like, I was seeing a friend. Like, it was somebody, it felt like somebody I knew, but not somebody that I was in love with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, what's up, Pop? What's up? What's up? What's up, son? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga off type shit. I was pretty calm about everything, though. Like, I was calm about it and everything.
Really, bitch?
Sorry, y'all. I gotta add the satire to it. Did you just hear her say when she got back with Omac, she was really calm about it? It was like seeing a friend. Let's hear that one more time.
All type shit. I was pretty calm about everything, though. Like, I was calm about it and everything.
Really, bitch? Really?
Oh my god. Are you serious? I'm about to cry. Like, I'm about to cry. Like, oh my god. I can't right now. Eliana eating the Don't make me blush. Don't make me blush on this camera. No, you oh my god. Y'all just, come on now. This is real life. This is real life. Oh my god, this is real life. Look, I'm about to what was I doing? Yeah, the page. Bruh, y'all just oh my god, I can't believe Mama. Do you see this, Mom? Mom, do you see this, Mom? And so what I missed?
This chick phony as fuck.
Somebody immortal something said eventbrite.com. Yes, the tickets to buy the tickets will be on eventbrite.com.
Oh my god, Mama, this is so crazy, girl. Oh, that came in the room and put 100 in the room, girl. Everybody going crazy. Oh my god.
I missed it, y'all.
Talk about your feelings when you first.
So did you hear what she said to Nature Boy? She downplayed Omac, made Omac seem like he won shit. It was like seeing a friend. I wasn't excited. Velvet showed so much excitement when Omac came into her live and just put 100 emoji. And she's like, oh my God, I'm about to cry. Oh my God, y'all, she's doing all this extra shit just because Omac showed up in her live while she was talking. And then her mom pops up and she goes, Mama, did you see that? Omac just came in alive. Oh, and put 100 in the chat. Oh my God, y'all. But you telling Nature Boy it wasn't a big deal. It was like seeing a friend. Let's run it back.
Meet up with Omac. What are you thinking? Like, you haven't seen him in years. He pulls up. You see him. What is your initial thoughts? Honestly.
If she acted the way she acted with seeing Omek just come in her Instagram live and put 100 as an emoji. Imagine how she acting when she seen him in person, y'all. Let's be the fuck real.
My initial thoughts were like, it was like a friend. It was like a friend. Like I was seeing a friend. Like it was somebody. It felt like somebody I knew, but not somebody that I was in love with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was like, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, son? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga off type shit. I was pretty calm about everything though. Like I was calm about it and everything.
Really, bitch? Really?
Oh my god. Are you serious? I'm about to cry. Like I'm about to cry. Like, oh my god. I can't right now. Eliana eating the Don't make me blush. Don't make me blush on this camera. No, you oh my god. Y'all just come on now. This is real life. This is real life. Oh my god, this is real life. Look, I'm about to what was I doing? Yeah, the paint. Bruh, y'all just oh my god, I can't believe Mama. Do you see this, Mom? Mom, do you see this, Mom?
And so what I missed?
This chick phony as fuck.
Somebody immortal something said eventbrite.com. Yes, the tickets to buy the tickets will be on eventbrite.com.
Oh my god, Mama, this is so crazy, girl. Oh, that came in the room and put 100 in the room, girl. Everybody going crazy. Oh my god.
I missed it, y'all.
Talk about your feelings when you first meet up with.
Okay, y'all. So the reason why I showed or shared this with you is to show you that Velvet has no loyalty to anyone. Velvet used Omek to get Nature Boy mad, to get Nature Boy to submit to her. She goes back to Nature Boy, only for Nature Boy to tell her he was going to be monogamous. And once he had her back in his clutch, he said to her, I miss my wives. I want to be polygamous again. Velvet gets upset and she leaves again. Now, it's a cycle. Oh, Lord. Y'all, I got to get myself together. But anyways, it's a cycle. She did what she did to get Nature Boy back. And in that, she disrespected Omek, made it seem like Omek was gay, made it seem like Omek had dirty dick, and that's why her pussy was stanking. Said that Omek gave her bacterial infections because he was possibly gay. Yeast infections. And she goes, I never got a yeast infection with you. I never got a yeast infection with you, Chief. But with Omek, I did. How about because you were having sex with other people besides Omek and your pH balance was just shot and you ended up getting what you got and you blamed it on Omek? Anyways, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing, but I see Daughter of Zion left me a comment. And Daughter of Zion, I discussed this earlier and I was wondering why the other wives weren't talking. So Daughter of Zion, please, I would love for you to let me know if I'm missing anything and where I could find it, because then I could address it. Daughter of Zion says, why is no one talking about the video of Zoka being back and them speaking of Velvet and Solar revamping carbonation? I didn't know there was such video. I came on here saying that I felt like it was odd that none of them were speaking about this. I'm on their Instagram right now and nobody is posting about Velvet or Solar. They just keep posting stuff like this. You see? Stuff like this. I want to see the same energy they have for Neytiri, Janae, when they took Janae's video with her interview with the T and they played it And they were breaking it down, saying that Janae was lying, Janae this, Janae that. They broke it down. Why are y'all not talking about Solar and Velvet the way you did Janae? So yeah, if they did, please let me know where I could find it. Before I go, please let me know. Just type in Zoka and it pops up. Thank you, my dear. Okay, let me see. Yo, if you guys missed any part of my live, I want you to scroll through and look and see when I post the video of Neytiri and Velvet. Watch the clip where you see Neytiri showing her shivering, and then watch the next clip where you see Velvet copying Neytiri. That should speak volumes to you. Let me type in Zoka. Zoka's back. My name ain't Jayon. I'm gonna assume this is it.
Be here. Everybody who here wants to be here. They try to make Poppy out as this crazy guy. They got people, whatever.
Let me know if this is it, please. Daughter of Zion. Is this it?
No, I'm very much aware of what I'm doing.
Everybody was aware of what they do.
Everybody.
You was either a coward and you didn't want to face adversity when it was in your face. You either didn't use the 3C and communicate, and you shut your mouth and suppressed your own words and own things you wanted to talk about. And you had fear, which is false evidence appearing real. You didn't apply none of the knowledge to your life. So in the reality sense, everyone right now is just an illusion of separation. We can point it just to that. We can go just holographic if you guys want to keep the knowledge. Okay, so keep the knowledge of understanding that I'm the only one that existed. No one exists without my observation. I actually created this external person of me to do this.
You notice how nobody was really speaking when we didn't see Jayon or Zoka? Let's call her Zoka since she's still there and toxic. I didn't come out and say, oh my gosh, I'm so happy Zoka left, because I wasn't sure. You can't be too sure with nobody. You really can't, because look at what Velvet did. Velvet done took a couple of hundred from me, and she took a couple of thousand from a beautiful sister that's in this live right now. If anybody else has been scammed by Velvet, hurt by Velvet, blocked by Velvet, discarded by Velvet, after you helped her, hit me up. I am doing this pro bono. You know what that means? I'm doing this for free. I'm going to expose her for free. That is my energy, my time, and it's stressful. If y'all didn't know, I get affected by a lot of shit, and I hate it. I'm too sensitive, and I wish I was not. But you know what? It makes me who I am. Let me finish. They talk too much, Lord. This is going to be a hard 13 minutes.
To me. Okay, so why did I allow this to happen to me? That first off, you have to take accountability and responsibility first off, because if you're the creator and omega and God of your life, right? You say you're God. Okay, if you're God, then you wrote this story and this program out for this reason. So it's a divine purpose. So you can't always point the finger at someone else, because that finger that you're pointing out is just a mirror. It's just yourself. But rather than look at yourself like, why? What stopped me from speaking up? What stopped me from being authentic and vulnerable?
Exactly. If he's so bad, why did he come back?
Exactly. Because
okay, can you tell me, should I like go to the middle? Are they gonna talk about Solar and baby girl? What's her name? Jezebel. Because I don't want to listen to, because when they talk like this, it doesn't stick. All I hear is womp 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 womp. I'm sorry. I can't listen to them when they talk about stuff in the fifth house and all that. I don't know about Aquarius and Capricorn in the fifth dimension. No. No.
watching that, you gotta be a real person. Not even a real person. You just gotta be just observant, like critical thinking.
I can't listen to people that are brainwashed and gone say anything about critical thinking. Don't you dare even. This is why I can't watch this whole video. I cannot. I'm sorry.
Motherfuckers in his life was abusing him. Abuse is
because it's the source. He's a source. That's why they're clinching onto carbonation. Because they love Poppy.
They love him.
They love him the most.
That was Poppy mine. None of them.
Try the top knowledge of the world. Ain't nobody talking the knowledge we talk about. Ain't nobody teaching about the kingdom of God, proclaiming the kingdom of God. Ain't nobody rapping in the jungle.
What? That was
ain't nobody doing hip hop in the jungle.
That was Poppy mine. That was Poppy mine. None of them.
Tribe?
Not even me would have thought of that.
Tribe? Who's thinking about a tribe?
Come on. And Poppy, he done took knowledge to a whole nother level. Another level.
He started acting and moving with it.
Exactly.
Y'all didn't know what to think. Y'all was like, oh no, what is this? Because it's the source. He's the source. That's why they're clinching onto carbonation. Because they love Poppy.
They love him.
They love him the most.
I want to address this person. Vanessa said, yeah, he took it to the abusive level. Actually, motherfuckers in his life was abusing him. Abuse is when one party is giving more than the other party is giving. If somebody is giving you something and you're not getting shit back, that's abuse.
Yep.
Motherfuckers in Poppy life was abusing him.
Yep.
So
wasn't Poppy abusing you, dummy? When he went live and was calling you all types of names and telling you to get the fuck out and telling you to leave, he don't want to see you here no more, and you sat there and stayed quiet, that was abuse. I can't listen to them. Please listen. This is really hard for me to continue playing. It's really hard for me to continue playing because Daughter of Zion, I wish you gave me a timestamp where they address Velvet.
Exactly.
Was you there?
Did you see it come out of my own vagina?
Was you there?
Huh? I want to be in charge.
Chief.
No,
Vanessa.
No, we did not.
Was you there, Vanessa?
Exactly.
Was you there?
Did you see it come out of my own vagina?
Was you there?
Huh?
No.
So you speaking about something you shouldn't speak about. So I think you should exit left. Do you know about melanin before Alito?
You know what? The black man and the black woman are the original human beings on this earth. They are the ancestors. Everybody came from the black man and woman. In my life, this is a fucking cell phone. This is crazy. Don't get it twisted. I have a hell of a mind. I want to a top prestige.
I'm sorry, I can't do this. I cannot. This is just, no.
Environment. Did y'all try to help him and reach out to him and act like, okay, you know, we care about you. We care about your well-being. So do you need any time do you have? What made you type that? Was it a black man that made you type?
Because I don't want to be like all y'all motherfuckers out here. I don't want to be like y'all. No, thank you.
Nah, I'll pass.
I'd rather be hated by the world. I don't want to be friends with y'all. I don't want to.
I'll pass.
Let's get to our third star, y'all. See us together. We be at war, so.
How about nobody talked about this because it wasn't worth talking about? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound rude or anything, but I can't watch that. They didn't say anything worth of nothing. And if I missed it, I'm so sorry. At least you guys can see what the title is. Zoka is back. My name ain't Jayon. If you want to watch it, please watch it. I cannot do it. There's a capacity that my brain has reached to where I cannot process watching two fools on camera just speaking a bunch of blah, blah, blah. I can't do it. I cannot. I won't not. Give me a timestamp and then we could work.
Talk about your feelings.
Give me a timestamp and we could work. But since I'm going to end this soon, let me see if I can. Oh, yo, one more, y'all, that she did that pissed me off. Hold up. When she tried to disrespect that, even though I'm not a fan of Omek, because I heard he's an abusive person too. Show you one more thing she said about Omek that made me mad. Hold on.
You told me that when he went inside of you, you couldn't feel him.
Yeah. On my walls, like straight across, I couldn't really like it wasn't like he was filling me up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This shit phony as fuck.
This is shit. You know what I'm saying? It's spilled it's spilled up. This is it's space. It's space. So that was like
I said what I realized, like, oh no. I ain't got time for this shit. Yo, so to go back to Omac. She went back to Omac. Omac is like, okay, he took her back again. And she left him again. It's funny that she always go back to this nigga and leave him again. And then she left him again. Came back to me.
Have you ever felt that, Eliana, like when a dude like has sex with him and you ain't feel like really nothing? I didn't want her. I sent her back to you. And eventually she came back.
You told me that when he went inside of you, you couldn't feel him.
yeah. On my walls, like straight across, I couldn't really like it wasn't like he was filling me up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This shit phony as fuck.
This is shit. You know what I'm saying? It's spilled it's spilled up. This is it's space. It's space. So that was like
I said what I realized, like, oh no. I ain't got time for this shit. Yo, so to go back to Omac. She went back to Omac. Omac is like, okay, he took her back again. And she left him again. It's funny that she always go back to this nigga and leave him again. And then she left him again. Came back to me.
Have you ever felt that, Eliana, like when a dude like has sex with him and you ain't feel like really nothing?
Okay, so for those of you who didn't catch the last part, this is after she had baby Ellie. Nature Boy happened to randomly ask her, have you ever had sex with a man and not really felt him? And she said no. But do you realize in the live that I just showed you, Velvet said she didn't feel Omek because Omek was this, he was this, and she said Chief is this and Omek is this. There's so much space. But when you talk to Nature Boy after having baby Ellie, you said you never experienced that before. Mind you, you and Omek were together for a minute, and you were even pregnant for Omek. So Velvet says what she has to say to get what she wants when she wants it. And once she gets what she wants, she will discard you and block you because you are no longer serving her. And see, the reason why Velvet won't keep you around long enough, and this goes for the other women that used to have her back. Y'all know who y'all are. You guys did the most for her, and she betrayed you and blocked all of y'all. Y'all didn't do anything to her. You guys were like her security, and Velvet did you like that, right? Keep in mind, when a person knows that they are evil, manipulative, and using you, they can't use you for too long because then they will be exposed. The more they use you, the more you're going to be aware of it. So what they have to do is cut your ass off and find somebody else to leech off of, and then discard them and then hop on somebody else. You notice how she keep hopping from one dick to the next as if it's not a big deal, and allowing all these different men to be in her daughter's lives and allow baby Ellie to call them daddy. And y'all think that's normal? I feel sorry for y'all. That's all I could say. But it's 97% off to join. So if you guys are interested, you probably only have to bring like a $5 coupon for maybe Grubhub or Amazon to get in. Usually Nature Boy would have you, bring a couple of thousand. If your parents pass away, he's gonna need you to bring that the earnings that the parents left you. What do you call that? PPP loans. But they're accepting 97% off. All right. So if you're interested, excuse me. Yes, narcissist. Hey, Sasha. Hey, sis. We stayed up late last night. Thank you for having me on your live. Last night, Sasha for God's live was lit. Okay? Narcissists are always on the lookout for the next victim. Yes, they are. And they will discard you even if you were great. Like I had a narcissist that I did everything for. I was like the best person that they could have in their life, built them up, bought them everything that they needed to start their life. Whatever they wanted me to cook, if I didn't know how to cook it, I would learn, and I would get up at 4 in the morning to make sure to have breakfast ready, drive them to work, and then be stuck in traffic for 2 hours coming back home, and go sneak out of my job, risking losing my job to go pick them up an hour away just to come back an hour back. Lord, I used to do it all only for that person to discard me. So doesn't matter what you do for a narcissist. It's never enough. It never will be enough. 97% off to join Carbonation. If you're down, feel free. I'm going to sit back and I will record you and embarrass the shit out of you like I've been doing for the past couple of years. Karma is back. Period. Thank you all for being here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I gotta find that clip. If anybody, listen, I think it's in my archives here. I'm about to find the clip, and I might post it for you guys on my page. I'm gonna post it for you guys on the page. Velvet pushed Baby Ja, y'all. Velvet pushed Baby Ja. Who told me to go to timestamp 309? Where? Timestamp 309 for what? Because I was literally about to leave. Hey, Coffee. What's up, Coffee? Did I share the link? No, I didn't. I'm about to hop off. I've been on here. My mouth is dry. I want to go eat some low vibrational food. Girl, I was the same. Where's the timestamp for what? The Zoka video? 309. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Let's go to 309. I think I might come back later tonight. Coffee, if you want to come talk. Leave me a comment in the section if you want to come talk. I'll go live again. I have no problems. I just need to feed myself. 309. Thank you dearly.
Sorry, come on, let's get to our third.
Come on, running up today.
Carbonation was so bad. Motherfuckers will leave that shit all the way long. But niggas been gone for 5 years, and now they
Hopping back up like, I don't want to be carbonation.
A person with some sense will get it. Come on now.
Right, because, okay, so carbonation based off knowledge and information. So you like the knowledge and information, you just didn't like the messenger of it. So the knowledge and information came from the messenger.
If you didn't like the messenger, motherfucker would have left months later, not stay for like 3 years.
3 years.
Y'all need to
come on.
Come on
Y'all gotta
now.
put 2 and 2 together. Y'all gotta be able to put 1 + 1 equals, that's 1. Like, that makes sense. You gotta be able to put that together. You can't be that much stuck into your own subjectivity that you can't see reality. Like, real recognize real. Honestly.
Oh my
you gotta be a real person. Not even a real person. You just gotta be just observant, like critical thinking.
And first of all, you wouldn't have knew who none of them was if it wasn't for Poppy. Them motherfuckers would have never thought in their mind to do shit.
Thank you, y'all. I'm over here reading the comments. Yes, I want me some low vibrational food right now. Listen. Oh, Jesus. Anyways, Coffee, you had asked the question that I don't even think I have an answer for, because it's going to take too much brain power after I lost all that brain power from watching this video. Thank you for letting me know, Daughter of Zion, and thank you, Sexy Smart Sweet, for the timestamp. I'm going to be having surgery in a few days. Gosh, y'all. I'm going to come on. If y'all see me come on with sunglasses, don't be talking shit. Or I just might not show myself. I come on here to show you guys me, but oh Lord. I don't want to have surgery, but yeah. Anyway. Coffee said, what do you think is the biggest lesson for people to take home from carbonation? You want to know what the biggest lesson is? I'll show you. Coffee, we already went through this. Here's the biggest lesson in a nutshell. Okay. Let me share the screen. We already talked about this. Here's the biggest lesson in a nutshell. What you can take home from carbonation.
A scorpion wished to cross a stream, but he could not swim. However, at the edge of the stream stood a friendly frog.
Could you give me a lift to the other bank? I would be very grateful.
I don't know if I can trust you. That sting of yours is quite dangerous.
There is no need to worry. I will not hurt you. Otherwise, I would drown.
I really hadn't thought of that.
The frog agreed to help and let the scorpion climb on his back. But when they were halfway across, the scorpion attacked the frog's back by injecting its poison. The agonizing and sinking frog asked,
"Why the hell did you do that?"
And the scorpion replied, "This is my nature."
Hopefully you guys got that little lesson in a minute. Thank you, Down to Earth Productions, for saying thanks for the live. I appreciate it. Thank you, Logos. You said I'm going to do it. Okay. You know what? If any of you want to help me out, if you guys have any information that you think I should add on to Surviving Jezebel, Surviving Velvet, please let me know. For instance, I just told you there was a video that I saw. Many of you don't know Velvet, and it might be on this page. I'm going to find it because I will never forget seeing it. Velvet was sitting on the floor with baby Ellie, baby Ja. Baby Ja had his arm on Velvet's shoulder, and Velvet goes, knocks baby Ja off of her. Doesn't know that the camera's filming her. So if anybody could remember that video, I'll be bringing it back as a reminder. Velvet is not who you guys think she is. Don't be fooled by the sweet voice, the face. Don't be fooled that she's using her two beautiful, innocent daughters as bait to bait y'all in to give her money. Don't be fooled now. And Solar, Velvet is using you. And her and Natureboy will then reconnect and be the chief and the chiefess of carbonation once again. That's all I can say. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I might see you in a few hours. Si bon Dieu vle, and that means if God allows.